Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We are glad to represent the result of our scientific research, integration of smart universities in the region as a basis for development of educational information infrastructure. I need to say that this study has been conducted due to the collaboration of several universities. The first team is represented by Yana Mitrofanova and Tatiana Popova, Tольятти State University, Anna Tukshumskaya is from Moscow Pedagogical University. Ульяновск State University is represented by Елена Ivanova, and Bauman Moscow State Technical University is represented by Valentina Burenina. The article offers a unique mechanism for step-by-step integration of smart educational structures into a single integration platform. A special feature of the proposal integration infrastructure in smart universities is the possibility of using various educational institutions as stakeholders in the overall structural composition of interaction. Bringing the integration module into a single educational scheme is carried out taking into consideration the concept of adaptational maximum. A model of the infrastructure platform formation for smart universities integration has been developed. The advantages of the model are the accumulation of a huge digital potential, which can be used by any educational institution to increase smartness. The experience of smart universities integrating is considered on the example of Russian universities. Nowadays, educational institutions all around the world face a great number of challenges. To cope with all arising ones because of connection with the digitalization of education and the COVID-19 pandemic, all educational institutions have a sharp necessity either to create or implement their own projects for creating smart components. One more important task here is creating digital services, smart models of teaching students and school children. It has become clear that it is very difficult to implement smart digital learning projects alone, not only for schools, but also for large universities. Integration processes all around the world combine different systems based on certain integration schemes. Over the past 10 or 15 years, unions have been actively created on the basis of scientific educational centers in various regions. The aim is to develop technological innovations, and grow technological industries, and launch startups. Such centers combine the innovative potential of universities and production sites. The main goal of the study is to obtain a model of smart universities integration interaction. Its focus is concentrated on the spreading the best practices in digital transformation and smart components development, with the possibility of assembling the necessary smart components by educational institutions of various levels, schools, college, university, on request. The purpose of the simulation was to build a smart platform for integration unions. To do this, it was necessary to examine the blocks of influence, blocks of research, and blocks of result. Due to the results of the publication analysis, and according to the survey, was to identify the basic blocks of influence: development of education, 37%, the rate of the external environment change, 83%, especially in the context of a pandemic, the ideas of industry, 4.0, 54%, and the integration policy, 32%. The integration infrastructure management model is based on mathematical and simulation modeling methods. And this figure shows a diagram of the study stages and the obtained result. The integration symbiosis will be further developed by forming a smart integration platform that can be adapted to the conditions of a smart city and a smart region on the way to the smart society development. Any integration platform is a developing system. That is why we consider the concept of adaptive maximum in complex developing systems in the framework of modeling the integration platform. The goal of managing a complex integration system is to keep the system within the adaptive maximum in changing conditions. This condition must be taken into consideration while the development and management model for the integration infrastructure of smart universities. The smart universities integration will allow not only to share best practices, but also to provide access to certain smart components on a commercial or free basis. If we consider smart universities, we can say that they have a huge digital potential, experience in creating and developing a smart system. This one can be used by any other educational system. And this figure shows the office model of smart universities integration infrastructure. The analysis of the presented office model shows that creating an integrated structure, it is possible to base on their existing experience of developing research centers or scientific and educational centers which accumulate the innovative potential of educational and production systems in the region. The model is designed as a metric structure. It accumulates smart components from the leading smart universities in the region. A request to increase smartness through the integration platform can come from any educational institution. At the entrance, it is a classical education institution. At the exit, it is a smart educational institution with a set of smart components from one or more leading smart universities. The conditions for obtaining a smart component can be different on a commercial basis, development, connection to a smart service, and the other options. The system regulation is carried out in the control center and integration in a smart service user. The integration model will allow us to combine a huge array of data, digital data lake. With the use of smart analytics tools, it will be possible to provide analytical services on their request from educational institutions and not only. The examples of improving smartness by implementing the benefits of an integration infrastructure are given in the next section. Taliati State University has been developing a smart ecosystem for providing higher education cross-distance since 2015. In 2019, within the framework of the Project Olympus competition, the Rosdistant project became the winner in the category Project Management in the System of Higher Education and Science. Such sharing experience of digital transformation with other Russian universities provides the opportunity for integration. The Charter on Digitalization of the Educational Space contains a set of rules that encourage integration into a single digital space. The university's collaboration in the framework of digital transformation looks like a platform solution providing formalized rules for the placement and description of digital ecosystem services based on a single make-up model. Within the framework of the Digital Collaboration Project, Samara Region, Russia, schools bought 3D printers, special plastic and other equipment for practicing robotics, 3D modeling, and phototyping. By 2022, students will be connected to the special laboratory workshops and simulators with their augmented reality. On the basis of smart equipment, a digital model of teaching will be created in schools in some subjects. Such way will allow spreading the experience not only in Samara region, but also throughout Russia. In the future, in order for smart universities to guarantee a meaningful engineering education, integration is needed within the framework of providing virtual laboratory work. The situation with the pandemic made it possible to objectively compare the stability of higher education system in different countries and test universities for strength despite their status. Shock was the first reaction of most educational institutions to the need for a quick transition to online. Then the adoption of operational decisions followed. At the same time, the response of the educational systems as a whole was quite effective. But then it has become obvious that some solutions are unworkable in the long run. In these conditions, the creation of smart university integrations to increase the smartness of educational institutions is a very effective tool taken into consideration and high-speed change. We are grateful for Ms. Kiyuskov for the clear organizational process of preparing the conference for high quality and control. We really hope for mutual cooperation in future and full-time participation in online events. Thank you for attention.